The European Union is ready and our ratification process is ongoing. I have no doubt that it can be concluded on time. The EU has spared no energy, time or commitment to clarify, reassure or explain what the withdrawal agreement is and what it is not. We left no stone unturned. Our mind has always been open, our work always creative, and our hand has always been outstretched. It is in this spirit that today the Prime Minister and I have agreed on a joint, legally binding instrument relating to the withdrawal agreement. This instrument provides meaningful clarifications and legal guarantees on the nature of the backstop. The backstop is an insurance policy, nothing more, nothing less. The intention is not for it to be used, like in every insurance policy. And if it were ever to be used, it will never be a trap. The instrument which sets out these details has legal force, while fully respecting the guidelines of the European Council, the guidelines the European Council has unanimously agreed. It complements the withdrawal agreement without reopening. The Taoiseach would be prepared to back this approach in the interest of an overall deal. In politics, sometimes you get a second chance. It is what we do with this second chance that counts, because there will be no third chance. There will be no further interpretation of the interpretations and no further assurances on the reassurances if the winning vote fails tomorrow. Let us be crystal clear about the choice. It is this deal or BrExit might not happen at all.
It means we regain control of our laws by ending the jurisdiction of the European Court of Justice in the UK, regain control of our borders by ending free movement, regain control of our money by ending vast annual payments to the EU, the end of the common agricultural policy and the common fisheries policy for British farmers and fishermen, an independent trade policy, and the deal sets us on course for a good future relationship with our friends and allies in the EU. A close economic partnership that is good for business. Ongoing security cooperation to keep our peoples safe. The deal honours the referendum result and is good for both the UK and the EU. Having an insurance policy to guarantee that there will never be a hard border in Northern Ireland is absolutely right. It honours the UK's solemn commitments in the Belfast Good Friday Agreement. But if we ever have to use that insurance policy, it cannot become a permanent arrangement, and it is not the template for our future relationship. Today, we have agreed them. First, a joint instrument with comparable legal weight to the withdrawal agreement will guarantee that the EU cannot act with the intent of applying the backstop indefinitely. If they do, it can be challenged through arbitration, and if they are found to be in breach, the UK can suspend the backstop. It sets out a number of commitments to enhance and expedite the process of negotiating and bringing into force the future relationship. And it makes a legal commitment that the UK and the EU will begin work immediately to replace the backstop with alternative arrangements by the end of December 2020. Third, alongside the joint instrument on the withdrawal agreement, the United Kingdom government will make a unilateral declaration that if the backstop comes into use and discussions on our future relationship break down, so that there is no prospect of subsequent agreement, it is the position of the United Kingdom that there would be nothing to prevent the UK instigating measures that would ultimately disapply the backstop. MPs were clear that legal changes were needed to the backstop. Today we have secured legal changes. Now is the time to come together to back this improved BrExit deal and to deliver on the instruction of the British people.